Science is a living body of information that's not static, it's not fixed. It's designed to be constantly updated when new discoveries come to light.
One of the things that's echoed in the ancient stories around the world, whether it's Plato talking about Atlantis, or the ancient Egyptians in the Temple of Sais, is that we find that they discuss how the civilizations have been destroyed from periods of great flooding, but also extreme heat and fire. It's about a totality of all of these different catastrophic events that have led to the disappearance and destruction of these pre-Diluvian civilizations.
There are petroglyphs all over the world with the same exact shapes telling us that this was a worldwide plasma event that was documented and recorded by countless cultures, including the people of Easter Island and their Rongo Rongo script.
There's no cultural memory in humanity of how they made these megalithic structures. There's no recollection of the engineering technology that's required to create these structures because it wasn't their technology. It was the gods' technology. That's why we can't do it again.
We're writing a new story right now. We have to, because the evidence no longer supports the story of the past. This is where our new story begins.
When you do a deep survey into the myths from around the world, it talks about a dark world and the end of an age. And then there's this cataclysm and this flood occurs and the individual escapes the flood. And then after that, it is the beginning of this golden age.
In the beginning, after a great devastation, the gods came and manifested humans again. And this is a theme that we see repeated all over the world.
There is a continuity in the stories that cannot be dismissed. One of those continuities is the story of the Great Flood.
That's reflected in the Babylonian text, in the Hebrew text, in the Egyptian text. They all mention something similar.
When you do a deep survey into the myths from around the world, it talks about a dark world and the end of an age. And then there's this cataclysm and this flood occurs and the individual escapes the flood. And then after that, it is the beginning of this golden age.
What they discovered is that they could generate such a strong energy field.
Both of these cultures had the same advanced machining with these stones.
We may not even be able to do today with the tools that we have available.
New discoveries are revealing ancient civilizations that predate that 5,000 years.
Both of these cultures had the same advanced machining with these stones.
We may not even be able to do today with the tools that we have available.
Is this proof of an advanced ancient civilization on a global scale?
It was the gods' technology, and so that's why we can't do it again.